guys? How's it going?
This is Ty Beamer. I just cut off my co-host, DJ Karmic Residue. Karmic Residue. I'm not supposed to say DJ, but you can get over that.
Call me whatever the fuck you want. It's not your dad.
This is another episode of Perception Correction, the podcast.
Episode 2.
It is Friday, which means we do the week wrap up. And there's a lot of shit that happened this week.
Pretty good, man.
The rap group The Sequence sued Bruno Mars for similarities between their song Funk You Up and his song Uptown Funk. For those who don't know, The Sequence was the first female hip-hop trio signed to the Sugar Hill label. And that was in like late 1970s, early 1980s. Funk You Up was the first rap record released by a female group, while Uptown Funk topped many charts worldwide. Bruno Mars has sold over 130 million.
Oh, just that or just in
records?
General?
That's in general.
Damn.
Making him one of the best-selling artists of all time.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's a good stat.
Props to Bruno. I also read that he's like fucking like 11th and like the richest fucking hip hop or some shit like that. That yeah, I didn't know about.
I can see
like
that
60
though.
Million
He like
shit.
His newer shit that he's been touching on. He's been reaching a different age group too, and that's I can see where all that money's coming from.
Dude, I see young MJ in that motherfucker.
Young MJ?
Real shit.
I'd rather be called young MJ than old MJ. That's for damn sure.
The lawsuit claims that Mark Ronson, whose song it is, Bruno is just a feature on it, which I did not know until I heard about all this. But he's just a producer though. The lawsuit claims
just a producer. Oh, you gotta give him that credit.
Well, no, I'm just saying
kidding.
That's why I didn't know.
Right.
He wasn't on. You know, it's like DJ.
They never
you
get.
know,
They
you
never
know
get
Halled's
that.
on there because he's yelling DJ.
That's what producers have had to do is start yelling their shit so
yep.
people can know what it is. Anyways, go ahead.
Anyways, the lawsuit claims that Mark Ronson and Mars ripped off the trio's 1979 single.
Did you listen to it?
I did listen to it.
And what's your opinion? What is it?
While it's completely different, I do see the similarities.
Yeah.
And I think the song was definitely inspired by it. But I don't know how I would feel in that position. But I'm not sure. But what I did find out is that another group who was, what was their fucking name? The Yap Band. They claimed that Uptown Funk used melodies and samples from their song "Oops Upside Your Head."
And
now,
they got featured because of that. So do you think
they are now added as writers?
You think Sequence is gonna get their money, or you think they? I mean, that's still getting your money if you're featured on it, because then you're a featured artist. You're gonna get your dividends.
I can see the melodies of it because
I think it's far fetched, to be honest.
The melodies.
It's a little far fetched, but you know,
if it was me, I would just appreciate what he did with it. Yeah. It's not the same song, but I can definitely.
You can see inspiration in it. I can understand that.
But that's like me getting inspiration from any other person writing a song. It might not. Well, I don't know. His did. I don't know. I'm not sure.
It's a good ass song.
It's a great song. I think they should. I
mean, they made a lot of money on it. What else is another fucking 5% and 10% coming off that thing? He's already cashed in a lot of it. They'll probably have to pay back. Yeah. Like back. I can't really think of the right word to say with that, but you know what I'm saying. Y'all do too. Yeah. Now, so they just gotta let the courts handle that shit now. Yeah.
Their song was the third hip hop record to land on Billboard top 50 singles chart.
That's a.
They're seeking monetary damages.
I always love it.
But get this. get this. Funk You Up was followed by the Sugar Hill Gang's Rapper's Delight. And they are very similar. So they want the monetary gain off of something they ripped off.
That they themselves
exactly
have ripped off.
So that's kind of fucked up.
Damn, Daniel.
Other news this week, XXXTentacion turned down a request to be featured on a Ski Mask The Slump song. Anyone who is a fan or follows XXX and Ski Mask The Slump knows that they have recently had a falling out. X went on his Instagram story and had the first thing. I don't know if
make him be my friend again.
Yeah, I don't know if that came first or if the video of him like explaining what happened between him first. But either way, I see Ski Mask replied with, "I still have love for him, but I gotta distance myself or other people are gonna not see me as an individual rapper," which I see that. And then the next video he said, that. Plus that, I'm not gonna say the word, is crazy as hell.
And you shouldn't.
Yeah, he went on about how he told him he needs to sacrifice his family on some real shit, himself and his family. Like, a bunch of weird shit going on with that. But
Get the flu. Better not get that shit on me. I haven't got a flu shot in 4 fucking years. I'm due to die soon. I'm gonna be dead in 2 months. I promise.
Now,
I promise.
Ski Mask, after all the controversies, Ski Mask he wanted to take it upon himself to make an Instagram video or story, whatever you want to call it. You should turn that down a little bit. And shit, I'll edit this part. Anyways, Ski Mask went to his Instagram, took it upon himself to say he still has love for X and he still wants him featured on the album. X responded with a simple no. And then went on to say that rappers are trying to feed off of his energy and that he's gonna destroy all rappers. What do you think about that?
I don't like that. You shouldn't be trying to destroy, you should be trying to build. Like, fuck all that. You know, I mean, there's enough out there for everybody. So, why?
I feel you. My problem with it is that I completely understand what Ski Mask is doing.
Yeah.
Because it's how are you supposed to? There's when you keep going up like Ski Mask has been doing, I think he may have even surpassed X at this point in popularity.
I could see that.
Maybe not. I'm not sure. And X keeps going down. Like you can't go back down to that level. So I get what he's saying.
Is X in prison now or?
No, he's out right now.
He's out? Is he going back though?
I believe he's on house arrest. He does have another court date, I think.
Damn, I want his lawyer.
For real. For real, he got
Jeez. It's like, how much money do you want to spend out of the money you have now to save you a couple years, maybe months?
Real shit. Real shit.
Make that extra money at your house somehow. Still recording. Mm-hmm. He's probably making a lot of shit right now.
Oh yeah, he is.
I would.
He's been dropping shit. Ski Mask been dropping shit too.
Didn't he just drop an album?
Yeah, Ski Mask dropped a new song this week.
Oh shit.
Poltergeist.
Need to go listen to that.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Next on the list, Ninth Wonder. Y'all who know who Ninth Wonder is.
You should.
He's a super fucking producer. Fuck with it. He took to Twitter this week to give some motivation to his followers. He remembered a time where Kanye West was booed while performing, and also John Legend. And this was
John Legend almost sounds that's crazy that John Legend got booed at one time. I can understand Kanye because you know, but John Legend has a crazy ass voice.
I actually did not get to read the part about John Legend, so I'm not gonna go too into that. But he said, here, I'll read the quote of his tweet. He said, this is from a show in 2004, by the way. He said, order of show. Kanye West on 3rd, LB went on 4th. Ye performed one song, Through the Wire, to crickets. No one clapped, no one cheered. Even the dude running the music and video cut Ye's backdrop short. Ye lost it. That's real
inspirational.
Shit. It really is. Like, shit. It feels... Like, people are going to read it and be like, oh, shit.
Like it happens to everybody. You just got to keep grinding and you'll make it.
People in that position, they're going to fucking use that shit as motivation. That's some real shit right there, though.
That's crazy. I almost didn't believe it at first, but I had to dig deeper. I was like, nah, there's no way. But then you're like, okay. I mean, especially for Through the Wire, that's like one of my favorite Kanye songs. And that's just like such a sad but happy song.
For real.
Like,
oh shit. We got a video for you motherfuckers. Now, this shit fucking cracks me up. On Monday night, Nick, I'm not sure how to say his last name. Spiker, I don't know. He was a Jeopardy contestant.
Oh.
This Monday night. And he was
Gangster's Paradise?
He was... Let's just roll it quick now.
A song by Coolio from Dangerous Minds goes back in time to become a 1667 John Milton classic. Nick.
What is Gangster's Paradise Lost?
Yes. And Lisa, I was about to say you have enough money to take the lead away from Nick, but you don't even have to respond to take the lead away from Nick because our judges have reevaluated one of your responses a few moments ago, Nick. You said gangsters instead of gangstas on that song by Coolio. So we take $3,200 away from you, so you are now in second place.
But he didn't get it because of that?
I think it's fucked up. How are you gonna just because he said gangsters instead of gangstas? Like,
my dad watches Jeopardy. I mean, if that man watches it religiously, so
he lost
if I asked my dad and said, "Do you think that he was correct in his things?" I bet my dad would be like, "Nah, fuck that. Give him his money."
Real shit, right?
Oh god.
I don't know. That's $1,600. And what's worse is that they awarded him the $1,600 at first.
And they took it away.
They took that shit back.
Now you know how it feels would be a fucking African American.
Oh shit. All right. On to the
wait, that's being Native American. I'm not trying to be racist, guys. At least I'm not as bad as Logan Paul. So there we go.
Anyways, there's a lot of new music coming out in January. It's only the first fucking week. It's the 5th. It's Friday. I dropped a song, by the way. Here's the link.
No, it's there. He's gonna have to do a lot of editing.
Let's see what's coming out this week. Hood Rich Pablo Juan dropped his mixtape today. I got to listen to it. Rich Hood.
Homie was telling me about
dope.
him.
It's dope. It's dope.
Listen to him.
The new guy, who I don't know if he's new, but I've just now started hearing about him. Lil Skies.
Lil Skies?
Yeah.
Get your little ass out the game again.
You hear about him? No, I fuck with him.
Is he good? Why does everybody have to be Lil?
I fuck with him.
It just pisses me off.
I feel you. He's coming out with Life of a Dark Rose. Matzo Cream, my boy. He's coming out with Pumpkin.
That man Rashid opened for him.
I love Matzo.
Man took forever to get there though, but that's pretty high. You'd expect that.
For real. Matzo also released his Bust Down music video, which is also dope as fuck.
That was pretty dope. I
like,
seen that video.
Working out with a bunch of bad bitches. Check that out.
Must be nice. Must be nice to have enough money to not give a fuck what people think about your stomach stretch marks. Because I couldn't do that right now. I wouldn't make no money from it. So
shout out to Matt. So
yeah, he got bacon on his stomach.
Young Chop is coming back
I'm just
this
kidding,
month.
Maxo.
Young Chop is coming back this month with Heen Chop 2. I'm excited for that one. Dave East is coming out this month. I know you fuck with him.
Yeah, I fuck with Dave.
I fuck with Dave East. Paranoia 2.
God, he's a fucking spitter.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. Oh, I'm really excited for this. Payroll, Giovanni, and Cardo. They're coming through with Big Boss in Volume 2.
What's that about to be, bud?
Huh?
How's that about to be?
I think it'll be
pretty good.
I think it'll bang. Sunny Digital is coming out with Woke You Up. Actually, he may have. I don't think he did drop it, but he may have. I'm not sure. Either way, I haven't got to legit listen to it. Now, I got a question for you.
Go ahead, sir.
Everywhere you go,
people want to know who you are.
Who do you hear about the most?
Me? Like, what you mean? Like,
who you hear about everywhere you go? You know who I'm talking about, man.
I mean, Migos, for sure.
You're getting hot.
I'm guessing.
Who's associated?
That bad bitch, Cardi B. The bad fake booty having.
Cardi B done took the goddamn year over.
You think Nicki's mad? I bet Nicki's mad.
I think so.
Everyone wants her to be mad.
I don't think she's mad, but just because it's talked about, it's definitely.
She looked like an off-brand Nicki Minaj.
Definitely in her mind. She's thought about it before. Anyways, Cardi B, she took over the goddamn year last year. It's a new year. She's still taking over the year. She just tied the goddamn Beatles. The Beatles.
What did we come to?
And she has proved to be
the
hardest working female in the industry.
So,
what's that?
But were the Beatles other songs features, or was it their real songs?
They were real songs. Okay. Here's the thing. On Tuesday, Billboard reported that Cardi had tied the Beatles and Ashanti as the only musical acts to place their first 3 Hot 100 hits in the top 100 or top 10 simultaneously.
That's funny.
Now, G-Eazy's A$AP Rocky and Cardi assisted single "No Limit," which is number 4 on the Billboard. Migos' Nicki Minaj and Cardi featured "Motorsport" is at number 7.
Motorsport.
And Hardy's very own "Bodak Yellow," which just returned to number 10 from, I think it was on number 12. And the Beatles songs, they were "I Want to Hold Your Hand," "She Loves You," and "Please Please Me," landed at numbers 1, 2, and 3 in 1964. Ashanti's "Foolish" and her features on Fat Joe's "What's Love" and Ja Rule's "Always on Time" was fuck. Our hand all up. Where'd my shit go? I just lost my train of thought.
That's fine.
Anyways, she tied with Ashanti, and I didn't even know Ashanti was up there.
I did not either.
It does make sense because Ashanti had like a lot of hits around the same as that time. I don't even know why. I fuck with Ashanti still. Follow her on Twitter. It's 2018, and after the tragic death of Lil Peep, rest in peace to Peep. On a serious note, there are a lot of rappers quitting drugs, which I think is fucking awesome.
Needs to be done.
It does. Lil Pump came out. He's quitting Xans. He said fuck Xans. He's done with them. Smoke Perp shortly followed after him. Mozzie, which I know you probably fuck with a lot. No?
Never heard of him.
What? You never heard of Mozzie?
I probably have.
Yeah,
I just haven't gotten into him.
Mozzie. You got fuck with Mozzie. He went on Instagram and poured out a whole bottle of lean. So we know he's Riff Raff is no longer doing coke.
No longer doing coke
because people are lacing it with fentanyl.
Oh shit.
Frito Santana also is no longer doing drugs. Or I wouldn't say drugs. I don't even remember what he said specifically, but a lot of fucking people stepping up, and I think it's pretty fucking cool. I ain't gonna lie.
Hell yeah.
Damn. You hear about Chief Eve?
Oh man.
Chief
Eve, like
yeah.
3 different morphines in him.
Chief,
he was having fun.
Yeah.
He was lit.
What was it? 8 different drugs?
8.
Chief Eve had 8 different drugs in his system when he got his DUI. I'm not gonna judge the dude, cause shit fucking happens. Everyone's been there, maybe.
There's a lot.
But I don't know. There was a lot. There was a lot of stuff. There was a lot.
Like
There's some shit
morphines.
I didn't even hear about before.
There's like 3 different morphines.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit. That's why he's always so calm.
With a street value of about
Yeah, about 900,000 worth of drugs in his system. Totally exaggerating.
Do you think he took it as like more cocktail, or do you think he just like it was just a good ass day?
Keith, I think he's just fucking indulges
You think
in
Keith's
a little bit of
gonna?
everything.
You think Chief Keith's gonna kick a drug this year, or you think he's had plenty of time to kick it, and these youngins are getting into it too quick? They're just like fuck.
He probably isn't into. He probably fine.
True.
Everything I watch on him, he seems fine. I mean, he's always in trouble, but that's
yawns.
That's cheap.
I'm sorry. I don't know. Fucking yawning my ass off. It's not that you're boring. I'm fucking.
Well, shit.
I'm a piece of shit. Goddamn.
Oh, you hear about Live Nation was sued.
Oh man,
a lot of fucking lawsuits this week. They were sued by a couple injured in a stampede at a Future concert.
Now, do we know the ethnicity of the couple that was? Because it only matters if it's white. If it's black, I'm like, that stuff happens. But if it's white, it's your fault. Obviously, it's automatically your fault.
This and the John Legend thing are the 2 things I didn't get to fucking read. But it sounded interesting as I was rolling through my topics, so I had to bring it up.
I think honestly, if you're going to a concert that's that big, you should know that there's a possibility of you getting fucking trampled if you're not in the right area. Like if you're going close to the front, that shit can fucking happen.
Future's
or you get
huge,
pressed up to against the fucking railing. That's bad.
Future's huge. It's like that fucking Wiz Khalifa and Snoop Dogg concert when the whole fucking railing dropped.
Oh shit!
People got all fucked up. Oh shit! Heaven Hates is to be released from prison next week. I'm excited as fuck.
It's gonna be dope. He's gonna drop.
And I know
something.
you are too.
He's gonna be dropping something.
He's got to, man.
He's got a bunch. I guarantee it.
He's done.
I started getting more into his music recently. I've been hating on him because of the weird shit, like
you need to go
suck
back
my dog's dick and shit.
You need to go back to his albums and listen to them all. Here, I'll show you an album after this, and I'll fucking leave it here with you. And, well, not that I have it, but you know what I'm talking about. But that motherfucker is a hit every song. I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you. Ooh, what you think about the 2018 Governor Ball lineup? Let me pull up this. For y'all who don't know, here's the fucking. We'll pull up the picture right here.
It's interesting. I can see why 2 Chainz has been going off and been upset about it.
I definitely
fucking understand. I think he's like placed 26th away from the top. Like he's 26 spots from
Is it that?
There's 26 people ahead of him, or there's 25. He's right here, and then fucking Russ is right here, and then there's some churches or whatever is like before the big like. I've done lineups before. Obviously, if you do it, you know the smaller names go first. 2 Chainz, too many platinum records in 2017.
2 Chainz is literally in the fucking middle of that bitch. Vic Mensa is even down there, bro.
Vic Mensa needs to be up higher.
Oh my god. Even Amine, or how do you say his name?
Amine, I think.
Yeah. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. I'm sorry.
That was really bad.
Really
Fix our words somehow. Editing magic. You use the green screen.
Shit, they even got Jay Electronica down there, bro.
Damn.
Belly's down there. Westside Gun and Hanway's down there. Like, all these people have been so consistent. And
hey, but they're still on there, though. That much, you know, there should be at least, like, something saying, like, hey, you could not be on there. Just the line through it?
no, who is
Jack White?
Yeah.
Jack White's he's a ex-guitarist, I believe, for a really famous band. He's kind of been on his own now. He's got some pretty popular shit.
Yeah?
My girl really likes his shit.
Alright,
I can understand why he's up there, but he definitely could be a little lower, in my opinion. 2 Chainz could definitely overtake that.
Here's what they got right. Let's say the top 10. Here's what the top 10 is. Eminem, Jack White, Travis Scott, Yeah Yeahs. Don't either. Halsey, N.E.R.D. They're the shit. Khalid. What's that say? Churches?
Yeah.
Churches. You know who they are?
No.
I don't either.
No.
The Gaslight Anthem.
Nope.
Don't know what that is.
I mean, that's like indie shit.
Post Malone.
My girl would be like, yeah, I know what that is. That's 10.
Alright.
That's the
Post
10.
Malone.
Yeah, Post Malone's 10. I think.
So let's see what we should read. Eminem, definitely.
I mean, yeah, Eminem, like, he hasn't done a show in a long time, and that's, yeah. I can understand that completely. Eminem would be pissed off if he wasn't. I don't know if he would. Do you think Eminem would be pissed off if he was at
shows too, though.
Has he?
Yeah. I'm not sure, though. I think Eminem should definitely be on there. Yeah. I think he deserves to be on there. Jack White. I actually haven't heard of Jack White, which is really surprising me. Cause I don't know. He's up there. He's number 2. So I ain't gonna even comment on that one. What you think about that? Oh yeah, you already said.
Yeah, I'm not with it.
Yeah.
He's an OG. He needs to be respected.
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott should definitely be up there.
Definitely. Yeah, Yeahs.
Don't know who that is.
Halsey. She should definitely be up there.
Not that high.
I think she should be.
Not that high. Nope.
I think she should be.
I can't let myself have her that high. Maybe like 2 lower. Yeah. She just it's one of those I would move around type things.
Khalid?
Yeah, Khalid's a big inspiration right now.
I think Khalid's right where he should be at on this list. N.E.R.D. they should definitely be there. Him, I don't even know what it is, but I've heard some of their shit. Churches, haven't even heard of them. Post Malone should definitely be up there.
Yeah. Did you not lose any? So you think now? Do you think the fact that he didn't write Rockstar, does that take away from his credit at all?
I mean,
still an amazing song.
He still wrote some of it. It was just co-wrote.
Oh, okay.
By who was it co-wrote by?
Joey Badass.
Yeah. But shit, maybe it was written by someone else, and then Joey Badass co-wrote it with that other person. I'm not sure.
It's a possibility.
Oh, what is this? Oh, that's a different one.
So I have a list of all the drugs that was in Chief Keef.
Oh yeah, what was that?
Morphine, codeine, promethazine, THC, hydrocodone, norcodeine.
What's that?
It's a different type of like codeine actually. Oh, see, I was wrong. It was different codeines.
That made sense.
Norcodeine, didrocodine, and hydromorphone. I know that hydromorphone is that's not something to fuck around with. Jesus.
We probably just said a bunch of words wrong.
I might have aced that.
Yeah, you might.
To be 100%.
I have no idea.
My girl would be proud. She's gonna let me know. She's like, nah, it was dicodrocodine. Something like that. Now she's about to kick my ass.
Right. Hey. You. DJ's girl. Comment on the video. Tell us we're right.
She's gonna be like, you. I ain't got no time for that because I'm busy working with that shit right now.
Stop working.
Don't. Throw that shit out.
Well, that's pretty much. Oh, I have to bring something up.
What's that?
This morning I got on Twitter.
That's never good.
Actually, no. This morning I got on Instagram.
That's still not good.
I was scrolling through, and I see something that the Shade Room posts.
What's the Shade Room?
The Shade Room is where all the fucking hip hop news, all the important shit pops up. All the breaking news. Shout out to the Shade Room. I fuck with you. I see a picture of Offset and Cardi. And I keep seeing it over and over. And I'm like, why? Maybe I should read these. What's going on? So I started reading them, and apparently Offset cheated. So I'm like, alright.
Ain't none of my
I
business.
gotta get up on Twitter, bro. So I got up on Twitter, saw the video.
I feel like all this came out before.
Do you think it's Offset?
I think it's Offset, but I think all
it's
this
a
shit
young
came
ass
out.
Offset. His
I feel like it
hair
came-
looks shorter, I thought. He doesn't look as iced out as he normally would. I feel like he'd be having some chains on. Still.
Right.
I feel like either way,
I feel like this happened before Cardi B, and if anything,
that's what I think.
If it's coming out, it's helping him. To be honest, not bad. Bad press isn't always bad for you.
Real shit.
Yeah. It's on the the music. You thought it was my cat.
I thought it was your cat. I was like, where the fuck is he?
Nah, that's honestly, that's his shit. That sucks that it's coming out like that, but every nigga kinda wants to have a sex tape out.
Real shit. He showed his face and everything. So he wasn't shy. That's what makes me think it's not real. Or not real, but like
a minute ago.
Yeah, a minute ago, because he showed his face and everything. I'm sure he ain't that stupid. You got a fiance.
Right.
He's Offset. Come on, guys. But
it had me off put.
Off put. She turned Offset off. All right. I think that'll do it for our week wrap up.
Awesome. Happy New Year's to you, sir.
Wait, first off. You know what?
You not gonna say Happy New Year's to me?
Happy New Year's.
Fuck off.
Happy New Year's, even though it's the 5th.
Yeah,
it's Friday.
we still had it's a wrap up. So it happened. Okay? It didn't not happen.
Alright. I'm not even gonna ask you to shout out your social media. I'm just gonna put them all right there on the screen.
I need to get back into my shit too.
Right. Anyways, we had a good fucking week. We'll be back on Friday. There will be more segments coming instead of just the weekend wrap-ups. But for now, peace, motherfuckers.